Welcome back to our Python tutorial series. In this episode, we are building something super useful, a contact book CLI app. It's a hands-on project that ties together everything you have learned so far, from data structures and file handling to functions and user input. By the end of this video, you will be able to add, search, edit and delete contacts, store contacts in a file for persistence, build a simple CLI menu system, apply real-world debugging and design thinking. Let's build your very first Python-based phone book. Let's get started. Okay, I have already created a phonebook.py where we will write all the Python code. Now we will use a simple text file contacts.txt to store our contacts persistently. Now let's create a file if it doesn't exist. With open contacts.txt and we will open it in append mode as file and we'll write pass. Now quickly we'll execute this code. So it has been executed. As you can see, the contacts.txt has been created on the desktop. Now let's write a code for adding a contacts. Now we'll define one function for adding contacts. And we'll take name as an input. And we will take phone. And if you want, you can take email as well. We'll say email. Now we'll just copy this because we have to open the file and we need to append the values. And inside this, we'll write phone number, name and email. File dot write formatting and we'll add the statement print contact added successfully. For storing in next line, here at the end we need to add /n. Now we will check whether this add contacts is working properly. Let's run this. It's asking for a name. Let's say Ullas, phone number and Gmail ID. So it says contact added successfully. Now quickly we will see whether it has been inserted. As you can see, the data has been inserted in comma separated. Now quickly we will add one more data. So it is inserted successfully. So as you can see, the data has been inserted. So we store each contact on a new line in CSV format, that is comma separated. It will be easy for parsing the data. Let's remove this add contacts. Now we will add one more function for viewing contacts. So we will say view contacts. Again we will open the file. We will open, but this time we will open it in read mode because we are just reading that file. Now let's get the contacts. Contacts equal to file.readlines. Now this contacts has all the lines from that file. Now let's get the contact. So for that we'll use for loop. For contact in contacts. Here we'll say name equal to contact dot strip if there are any blank spaces dot and we have to split in the comma. We can do that by saying name comma phone comma email. This we will have to specify in double quote. Now we'll print this name, phone and email. Now let's see if this function is working properly. Now we'll call this view contacts. Let's run this. Okay, as you can see, the name is Ullas, phone is this, email ID is this, and this is for the second entry. So view contacts is working properly. Let's say if you want to search a specific contact, so we'll add one more function, search contact. So for searching contact, we need input from the user. So we'll say search name equal to input, enter a name to search, and this input we will convert into lowercase because user can enter in any case. So we will just convert it into lower and we will search in our database, that is contacts.txt, and we will create one variable found and we will assign it as false. Now we'll open this same file in read mode. So with open contacts.txt in read mode. Now for each line we'll use for loop. For line in file colon, we'll say name comma phone comma email equals to line dot strip as we have seen earlier and dot split comma separated, and here we'll say if search name in name dot lower. So it will check the input search name, that is what the user has inputted, and the name which we are in, let's say for the first line, and it will convert it into lowercase. If this is true, then we'll print those details, for example like this, and we'll update the found variable to true because we have got the search value. And if we did not find the value, so in the outside the loop we'll say if not found, then we'll print contact not found. Now quickly we will run both view contact and search contact. View contacts will show all the contacts in the text file and we will use the search for searching those names. Let's execute. So we have Ullas, the both two names, so let's write Ullas. So we got two names again. Now let's execute again. We'll enter the name which is not available, let's say Nitin. So it says contact not found. So now the search contact is also working properly. Now we will try to add a code for editing a contact. So for that we'll define another function, define edit contact. Here we need an user input to say which contact we need to edit. So we'll say target name equal to, and we'll ask the user enter the name to edit. Again we will convert it into lowercase. As usual, we'll take one variable found and we'll assign it as false initially, and also we'll take one list, say updated lines. Now we'll open the file. Similar to searching a contact, we will find the name, phone, email. For that we'll use for loop. For line in file name comma phone comma email equals to line dot strip dot split, and here we'll compare if target name equals to the name which we have identified. equals to the name which is in the line. If this is true, that means we have found the target. Here we'll ask the new details, that is print enter new details, and here we'll take name equal to input new name, similarly for phone and email. So after this we'll update the found to true, and also we have one list created, updated lines. We'll use that updated lines dot append, and we will store that value similar to adding function. So we'll just copy this and append it. So till now we have read the file and found if the target name is there and taken the user input for the new name. Now let's open the contact.txt in write mode, because we need to update these updated lines. So here we write file.readlines, and inside this we'll say updated lines. In the last we'll print if found, print contact updated, else print contact not found. So now let's check this by calling the function. So before edit we'll call view contacts. Let me add some other contacts as well. So now let's run this. So I have updated some values with Nitin and Akash. So now it is asking enter a name to edit. So we'll try to edit Akash. And now it's asking for new name. So instead of Akash, let's say it was Abhi, and the new phone number was 9903, and email ID is same, test@gmail.com. So it says contact updated successfully. Now we'll quickly do view contacts. We'll execute only the view contact. So it says Abhi 9903 has been updated. We will add a deleting a contact. So we'll add function delete contact. Similar to edit, we'll take a target name and we'll take updated lines in a list. We'll open a file in a read format and we'll loop through the line. So here we'll say if target name is not equal to the name.lower. If it's not equal to that, we'll updated lines dot append to line, and we'll open the file in write format and we'll write those lines, file dot write lines, that is updated lines, and we'll add one line contact deleted if it existed. So let's check this function if it's working. So we'll add view contacts and we'll call the delete contact. Let's execute. So we have Abhi, so we'll try to delete that Abhi. So contact deleted. So now let's run again. So the view contact is not showing any data, that means it has been deleted. So our delete contact is also working properly. So now we have added all the functionalities. Now we'll add menu loop and final assembly. So for that we'll add while and we'll keep this while as true. We'll add some print statements here and we'll say contact book. Now we'll add some statements, for example print 1 add contact. That means if user selects 1, that means it's adding contact. So we'll add for all other functionalities. Now we'll take the choice from the user. So we'll create one variable choice equal to input, enter a choice. Now we'll call all the functions which we have created. If choice equal to 1, then we will call add contacts. If choice equal to 2, then we'll call view contacts. If choice equal to 3, and then we'll call search contact. Similarly for all the functions. And finally at the else we'll say invalid choices. Now let's run this program and see how it behaves. So now we have all the functionalities implemented, from adding the contact, editing and deleting. So quickly we'll add a contact. So I will choose one option and click on enter. So it is asking for a name. So I will say Jyoti and a mobile number. I will say 101 and email ID. We'll say Gmail. So now contact is added successfully. Now we got these options again because we have defined this in a while that will be true always. So it will be executing all the time until we have chosen the 6th option, that is exit, which will do the break of this loop that we have defined here. So now we'll quickly view that contact and I will select 2. It says Jyoti, phone 101 and email is Gmail. Quickly add another contact. So contact is added successfully. We'll view the contact. So we have got 2 rows. Now we'll search the contact. So I will search for Ullas. So I will select 3. Enter a name to search. So I will select for Ullas. I have got only the row that is my name, Ullas 102 and Gmail. Now let me choose the option of 4 for editing a contact. So it's asking enter a name to edit. This time I will select Jyoti for editing. It's asking for new name. So I will say Akash. New mobile number is 105. Email ID is same. It says contact updated. So let me view that contact by selecting 2 options. Contact has been updated to Akash phone 105. Let's say if you want to delete this contact, I will choose an option 5. Enter a name to edit. This has to be delete. I think here we have specified this edit, so that's why it's coming as edit. So here I will say Akash. So contact deleted if it existed. So let me do the view contact. So it did not show anything. So while executing this program, I identified one issue. Let me know in the comments what is that issue. We'll try to fix that. The issue is we are only adding the edited line to updated lines in the edit contact and skipping all the other contacts, that is the ones that don't match the target name. If you find the target name into lower, then only you are updating lines to append. All the other names are not added. So we'll see what's happening. Let's execute and we'll add two contacts quickly. I have added two contacts, so we'll see that. So we have added Ullas and Akash. Now let me do the edit contact, that is 4. So enter a name to edit. So let's say Ullas. So the target name and the name will be matched and that will be added into the updated lines. So the Akash will be eliminated. So we'll see that. So I will quickly add the new name. Name will be same. The phone number, the earlier was 101, we'll add 102 and Gmail is same. So now quickly we'll do the view contact. So as you can see only Ullas is there but Akash has been deleted because here we are not updating the other lines. So for updating the other lines, we should add all other lines, that is non-edited contacts, to updated line. So to do that, in the else part we can just write updated lines dot append line. So now this issue will be resolved. Now let's run the program again and we'll see what are the contacts available. So we have Ulla's phone number etc. and we'll add one more contact, that is Jyoti 104 Gmail, and we'll say view contact again. So we have 2 and we'll now edit the contact, that is 4. This time I will edit my name Ullas, the new name is Akash, phone number is same, email ID is same. So contact is updated. Now let's view the contact. So as you can see both names are still there but the name has been updated. Awesome. Now you have implemented fully functional CLI based contact book. Great job applying all your Python fundamentals. In the description box, you will find this code for your reference. You can try it on your laptop. For extending this project, you can restrict unique numbers or unique names or unique email IDs or validating whether the phone number entered is having 10 digits. Let me know if you are able to do that. If this project helped you, smash that like button and subscribe for more beginner friendly tutorials, and let me know in the comments what feature you would add next. See you in the next one and happy coding.